we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Hoi Guy Fly and welcome to Joel Marshall's Lunch Therapy. We have an excellent show planned today. There are going to be a lot of animals. Just Jay the comedian is in Hawaii, so there is going to be some dynamic footage of that splendid group of islands. We're even going to hit the Trash Panda Comedy Club to find out the difference between a furry and a plushie. Our dance break is going to be on a boat, so ahoy hummingbirds. Sit back, make a lot of comments, and enjoy this Commando Tuesday.
I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 Welcome to Lunch Therapy. We're going to start the therapy today with healing vibrations. Welcome to the sound of Aquarius, the Age of Aquarius. I don't know how they do that water over there. It's up in the corner there. It's some incredible CGI or something. for Just Jay, who I believe is an Aquarius, and I believe her birthday is sometime soon, maybe today, I don't know. Just Jay is going to be doing some roving reporting today. Very excited about that. Ahoy! Yes, that was a lovely AI. Introduced the show today. Ahoy! Yeah, so there's some nice flute. The dance break today is going to take place on a boat. And they're going to rock that boat like it's never been rocked before. Rock me like a hurricane. It's one hot bod. Yeah. He's cool. He's a good guy. We were talking before the show. Really nice dude. Aquarius are wise, visionary, and highly empathetic. Empathetic? Forward-thinking and rationale are their driving forces. Let's breathe. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. That feels good. Make sure you subscribe to Healing Vibrations for more Zodiac sound baths. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. Lucky Just Jay. She's in Hawaii. How cool is that? In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. Is it the dawning of the Age of Aquarius? Is there some change occurring in the world? It starts from within, right? All right, let's move on to our unified field. I'm not sure what a unified field is. From what I understand, when you meditate, you go sometimes to this plane of existence where we're all connected. That's what I understand the unified field to be. Not sure I've ever been there before. David Lynch, in his book, I think it's called Chasing the Fish, says that when he first did meditation, he dropped into the unified field and all of a sudden was on this plane of infinite creativity. Behind me is Guignel's video of a hummingbird in, I believe it's Paulsville, Washington. There is the Puget Sound behind there. Hummingbird comes by. There he is. Getting a drink of sustenance there. Today on the show, we're going to be super mellow. I'm going to be as super mellow as possible. There's a lot of very exciting things happening. I'm going to be calm like an AI. The AIs seem to remain calm throughout all adversity. One of the things that... Aloha. Aloha. I like that. Aloha, Jay. Lunch therapy happens Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays is what's called Commando Friday or Barefoot Friday or Warm Socks Friday, and none of it's Friday, it's all Tuesday. Beautiful, calm place to be, Guignel. Yeah. Isn't that nice? I was getting into this thing this weekend It was called self-compassion. And I don't know if you've ever heard of self-compassion or ever had self-compassion. But there's this woman named Kristen Neff who talks about self-compassion. Here's her book, Self-Compassion. She also has another one that's coming out. I think it's brand new. And it's called Radical Self-Compassion. And this is kind of a great thing to think about, because in our society, we are kind of driven to have self-esteem. In fact, it was one of the metrics that they would gauge your psychological health by self-esteem. And Kristen is starting to posit the idea that maybe self-esteem is not really what we should be striving for. And we should probably be looking at self-compassion. Because she says that self-worth is like an evaluation. There's like a good person versus a bad person, or having high self-esteem might make you stressed out. Because you always want to feel above average. To have high self-esteem, you might have to feel like you're above average or you're better than a lot of people just to feel okay. But everybody can't be above average, right? Especially in all areas. So this inflation of self-esteem, or this need for self-esteem, has caused people to increasingly become more narcissistic, apparently. There have been studies of college kids, and they're finding that there is a rise in narcissism. Because sometimes, in order to have self-esteem, we have to put others down, or have to think of ourselves as better than everybody else. And everybody can't be better than everybody else. And why are we judging? Why are we comparing ourselves to other people? So she talks about self-compassion and treating yourself like you would want to treat your friends. Kamala says, I have such little compassion for myself and so much for others. Exactly. So a lot of times these things have to start with ourselves. And we might have gotten the misinformation that having self-compassion or even taking care of yourself is selfish. And I think that this is probably a trap that people find themselves in. And they also, one of the things that she addresses is that a lot of us think we have to drive ourselves to be better, and we have to pressure ourselves, and we have to berate ourselves, and we have to tell ourselves that we're not good enough, so that it drives us to be better all the time. And studies have shown that doesn't drive you to be better. In fact, having self-compassion actually can motivate you more. We as mammals out in the wild, we look at animals on the show all the time, and they're nurtured by kindness, care, warmth, and touch. And, one of the things that actually helps when you're suffering is to realize that lots of people are suffering. In fact, sometimes with life, suffering is normal, and that actually can connect you with other people so you don't feel so alone and isolated. And comparing yourself, of course, to other people can make you feel that way as well. Anyway, I thought I'd just bring this up today for those of you out there that might be stressed out, or you might want to go over to Kristen Neff's website. She's not sponsoring the show or anything, but it's a great website where you can find all kinds of tools for self-compassion. Let's see what Greg Wordla says. I find it soothing to be more awesome than everyone else. Exactly. So, yeah, you have to be more. Can we all be more awesome than everyone else? Anyway, let's get on to this. I'm really excited because Just Jay sent us a roving reporter where she is being a travel agent in Hawaii. And I'm not sure it seems like maybe she's being more of a tour guide than a travel agent, but it sounds like she doesn't like being a travel agent. There was a post that she said, "Remind me to never be a travel agent again." And I don't know. Let's find out. Like, I envision Hawaii like this. This is the way I envision this roving reporter, where there's just, a lot of sunshine and a lot of ocean and relaxing. And let's see what Just Jay says. In AA, you are not supposed to say, "I'm proud I did something." Really? What's the philosophy behind that, I wonder? I'm proud. Maybe the word proud is somehow destructive in some way. I don't know. Explain that, maybe. Explain. Hobby Warm Socks Toys Day. We're going to have some comedy on the show today. We're going to have some more music. We're going to have a lot of animals. There's a lot of animals coming in. We're going to have, it's going to be exciting today. I'm super being mellow at the beginning here because I've been inspired by AIs to be extremely mellow. Hey, Jose, we are practicing fierce self-compassion. Do it! That's kind of, hola, Silo. So that's it's kind of a thing these days to have, everything has to be fierce, right? Fierce self-compassion. I think that term probably means like not holding back, maybe. I don't think it means like attacking. I think it means like really going for it, because maybe you don't feel like you're allowed to have self-compassion. You don't feel like you like it's lazy, or like you're such a baby that you need self-compassion, but instead fierce self-compassion. Great to see everybody here. It's the word proud, that it is my will and God's will. Interesting. All right, let's get it. We're going to get to this roving reporter, since Just Jay is here in the chat room, and she is also going to be roving reporting. Let's see this beautiful Hawaii.
Angelique, what would you like to know?
What are they going to do with our luggage? Because all of our luggage is not going to fit.
Well, you know what? I think it's a bigger van.
He said the luggage would go.
Jay,
Yes, Ron.
well, you said you think. I find this hard to believe.
Yes, Angelique.
Who are these people?
Well, you know what? We don't have final details, but we're going to see John here in a bit when he picks us up.
At 2?
At 2. Because
At
we're
3.
going early.
At 3. At 3, Jackie, at 3. And then...
This isn't Hawaii, is it?
I'm going to a close-up. And my assistant now has full information if you need...
He's flipping you off.
If you need to know. Yes, Ron.
Is my hair straight?
Yeah, but I can see up your
Danny's
shorts.
not doing this.
Ron, I can see up your shorts.
What was that, Just Jay? That wasn't Hawaii. That was a bunch of people sitting around complaining and calling you stupid. Why would they do that? That guy was funny, though. Gotta admit, he's super funny. Wow. Okay. I think your roving reporter needs to up its game a little bit, Just Jay. I don't know. My mother always bristles when people suggest that she's proud of me. It's interesting. And not God's will. So, okay, it's the word proud, that it is my will and not God's will. Football players, if you ever notice, they make a touchdown. A lot of times they point up. Like, God did it. Putting things into God's hands. I don't know. Sometimes you feel like you got to give it a push, though, right? You got to give it a push. Musical therapy. Maybe it's all that pushing that causes people trouble. It's a tough job. Yeah, you're like working. This is Marcella Hutter. He is in Germany, I believe. He's one of the premier handpan players. You can see he has like a lot of them. I will have Hawaii stuff for Friday. I hope so. I really hope so, Just Jay. I mean, going all the way to Hawaii and that's all we get? People complaining? Self-compassion feels like empathy over proud, narcissistic arrogance. Compassion. I think we need more compassion. We're heading down a bad road without compassion. Seems to be missing. Last week we had a handpan and a clarinet. That was cool. Today we had a handpan and like 10 handpans. I don't know. Clearly I'm obsessed with handpans. I gotta go do my own roving reporter and go out there and play one of these suckers. That is happening. Throwing down the gauntlet. Maybe Bloss will go with me. That's what you mean. Greg's not a fan. Greg doesn't like the hand. There's going to be some good stuff for Greg coming up, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm definitely finding a handpan. Or maybe even a hung. A pan art hung. Which is like another level. The original. The OG handpans. Can't even call it a handpan. Call it a piece of art. This might be a hung. That's right, Cappy Addison. Tell that to Greg Wardlow. You know, everybody has. I don't like cilantro, right? Some people love cilantro. To me, it tastes like soap. This is just for you, Greg. Now you're gonna open up a can of worms there, Just Jay. Do you like the tongue brown? This extended out. Thanks to Marcel Hutter for letting me float in front of your handpan. I'm gonna go into this little trap door. That was crazy.
This
Ah,
show is super exciting today. I can barely contain all the excitement. I hear that the dance break is going to take place on a boat. What should I do with my hands? I think I'll just hold them like this. Is that what humans do when they're talking? I forget what a boat is. Oh yeah, it's a floaty thing. I should probably put my hands in my pockets. If I only had pockets. Let's get on with the show. I'm gonna get myself a modem. What is a modem again?
We gotta get her some pockets. You can tap my drum, tap my drum. Okay, behind me, I've got something. I don't know what you're gonna think about this, Greg. Maybe somebody buys me dinner first. I hate pineapple, and they put it in my creme brulee. WTF? Oh my God. I love pineapple. I do, but I don't like creme brulee. So there you go. Don't like, yeah, it's going to curdle, right? He has quite a few of them. Be the hummingbird. The hummingbirds should fly there and play with him one day before the next trip to Belize. I agree. Disgusting pineapple creme brulee. Oh my God, that poor woman. Okay, so behind me is a new kind of ASMR. It's called marble ASMR. Let's see what we think about this. Marble ASMR. We can't even hear it though. Of course we can't. I don't know why. Something seriously wrong with this. Let's do this. Hold on. We've got technical difficulties here. Let me get into the, there we go. Oh. Okay. That's the new kind of ASMR. It's from Marble ASMR Healing. Anybody there? Let's see what you maybe you like marbles. I want to hear from Greg Wardle though and find out what he thinks about it because I don't know. He doesn't like the handpan, but maybe he likes the marbles. I have to figure this out real quick here. Just 1 second. Sometimes the technical stuff on this show is exhausting. All right, maybe now. Maybe now. Nope. Nope. Okay, so we got no love on the sound for this thing. Let's go. Uh-oh. We interrupt lunch therapy for some breaking news. Lots of things are happening here. Some crazy stuff occurred over the weekend. First of all, we go to Dallas, Texas for our breaking news. This is kind of a sad one. Okay, so here's what happened. Dallas, Texas, Monday morning. Police believe that 2 Emperor tamarin monkeys were stolen from their enclosure. According to the Dallas Morning News, they were still missing as of 3:50 p.m. yesterday. I checked this morning. They are still missing. It was after a string of such crimes at the Dallas Zoo. First of all, what happened was this guy, 35-year-old endangered lappet-faced vulture named Pin, was found dead earlier this year. He had lived there since he was 3. The autopsy showed that he had a wound. So somebody came in and killed the vulture, I think. There's a $10,000 reward for any information. And then also, this leopard escaped at some point during January as well. He is but they did find him. So they got that. They had lost the vulture, and now these tamarin monkeys are missing. Yeah. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. Here's the timeline of the things that have happened at the Dallas Zoo. So if you have any information, please let them know. So 113, the clouded leopard's habitat was intentionally cut open. The leopard escaped. They got him back the same day. 114, the habitat that houses the langurs, a species of monkey, was found to have been tampered with. None of the animals left. They like it there. Endangered vulture was found dead on the 22nd. And now on the 30th, 2 emperor tamarin monkeys. They don't even know where they are. They have no idea where they are. Yes, thank you, Greg. I got to give you a round of applause for that one, because that is quite amazing that you knew it was called a necropsy. Necropsy instead of an autopsy. I was going to say that, but then I thought, I don't know if everybody knows what a necropsy is. And you know what my main concern was? I have no idea how to pronounce it. I hate humans. They suck. How come 48 hours isn't on this? I don't know what's going on with this, but they have a picture of the guy. If you go to the Twitter, they think it's this guy. But they still haven't found anything. They haven't found anything. So, okay, so for some there's a picture that I had an AI draw the 2 monkeys. Could be an inside job. That's what some people are saying, actually, that it might be an inside job. Anyway, there they are. Hopefully they're still alive. Hopefully they're looking off into the stars going, how do I get back to my zoo habitat? Okay, that's one breaking news. They could be pissed off. They could have just said, hey, I'm out of here. I don't want to be in the zoo anymore. Okay, this person, this is the Sampson family from Maryland. And what happened with her is the little one there, Molly Sampson. Christmas morning, after getting insulated wading boots for Christmas, this is a picture of them. And then she said, you know what? I really want to go out and try and find a megladon tooth. And the dad was like, okay, fine, let's do it. So they went out with her hip waders. They went into the Calvert Cliffs in Maryland. They're walking around, and lo and behold, she finds this massive megladon tooth, if you can believe it. Necropsy. Thank you. Thank you. Necropsy. Necropsy. So yeah, she finds this giant fossilized megladon tooth. And I didn't even know the megalodon was an actual thing, but they're giant sharks. That's the size of the tooth. You see, she's showing the small tooth and then the very large tooth that she found. This is what a recreation of a megalodon jaw looks like with all those teeth in it. This is in the Museum of Natural History in New York City. Reminds me that I need to get a dental appointment. Missed it the other day. Yeah, so jealous. Can you believe she just went out there? She's like, I got to get myself one of these tooth things. I'm going to get myself a megalodon tooth. And she just went and she's, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. Powerful. And then, of course, here's another one in the Baltimore Aquarium. The megalodon mouth. I remember this one from the Guinness Book of World Records. This guy is sitting there in the tooth, in the jaw. His name is Bashford Dean, 1909. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see what else we got. There's a megalodon. That's what a megalodon looked like. Can you believe these things were around? They're giant sharks, 47 to 67 feet long, 23 to 3.6 million years ago. That's how they looked. They were that big. They were just gigantic. They were like the size of a whale shark, but they were real, like great white sharks. All I find are mussels. Yep. That tooth is amazing. Great to learn about this on your channel. Thank you very much, Stilo. Remember the fattest twins riding the mini bikes picture in Guinness? I remember that, and I remember this one, and I remember the guy with the fingernails. Does anybody remember the fingernails? He had the world's longest fingernails, and they were painted, so looked like they were all striped. And you wondered, like, how even, I don't know, types. How does he type? There's the megalodon. These are the size charts. You see the whale shark at the bottom, the great white shark there. I didn't think this was real, but there it is. She found the tooth. And this is actually a replica of a megalodon that they have in Pueblo, Mexico. And then this, of course, I mean, maybe Greg knows the technical term for this, but I call it megladon. But actually it's called coprolite. Thank you very much. Coprolite. That would be fossilized megladon. Megladon dung. Thank God we don't have a megalodon. All right. All right. So there you go. That's breaking news. Let's get back to your regularly scheduled program. This is lunch therapy. Let's see what she must have been prescient. Yeah, I mean, she must. How would she even know to do that? I didn't even know these things existed, and then there she is, just finding those things. Anyway, yeah, let's get on to the next. Finally, we're at wildlife therapy today. This show's a lot of work today because there's so many interesting things. This is an armadillo, of course. And we love armadillos, but I didn't know there's so many interesting things about armadillos. I had no idea. There's 21 species of armadillo. They live in South America. Only one species lives in North America. The rest of them live in South America. And the name is Spanish for little armored thing. Oh my God, third eye open, and then of course, Joel megladon. Armadillos, yay! Yes. Armadillos. Not all of them can roll up in a ball, but some of them can. And I have a animated GIF here of one rolling up in a ball. That's super fun. Sometimes I want to do that. Sometimes when things go wrong, I just want to roll up in a ball like that. They also are very good at digging. The ones that can't roll up in a ball, they can dig a hole. Dive in there. This is something I'll bet you didn't know. Armadillos lay eggs. They're one of the only mammals that lay eggs. Like the platypus, I suppose, also lays eggs. This is really weird, but they can be from 5 inches long to 59 inches long. The 59 giant armadillo, the 59-inch long ones, they can weigh up to 120 pounds. Yeah. That's pretty cool. There's a tiny little armadillo. This is him. He's called the furry armadillo. He has fur. You don't want to cuddle him, though. I mean, as cuddly as they seem, you can actually, this is kind of rare, but you can get leprosy from these suckers. So, you gotta be careful. They have long, sticky tongues. they're related to the anteater, and they do eat ants. So that's cool. I like that. And they also eat some fruit sometimes, not all the time. Let's get on to the next armadillo thing here, because of course the Oregon Zoo has armadillos. Here you go. Hey, thanks everybody for all the likes. We're getting a lot of likes today. People like armadillos for sure. This is the Oregon Zoo. This is Tiny Armadillo Has a Big Forest Adventure, which is kind of fun. There he is running around in there. Finally figured out how to get the sound back. There it is. Now we're talking. So that's Big Forest Adventure. It's an armadillo just running around the forest. Oregon Zoo, please subscribe over there. They have the coolest videos. Here is another one. Hold on here. Let's check it out. This is a lion. We don't want to see that. Not today, at least. Maybe another day we'll do lions. But today is all about armadillos. These are two armadillos just hanging out in the woods. It's cool to see. You know, the thing is, armadillos are not very, they don't have a lot of parties. They don't hang out together very often. But I guess at the zoo, they have decided that they're going to hang out together and be friendly. Yeah, look at how friendly they are. Licking each other's little furry little faces. That's nice. I like that. Beautiful. Okay, so that's that. Now we got to go back to the marbles because I just want to find out, is this therapeutic for people?
Good orders. Come on in.
Is it therapeutic to listen to marbles? Oh, wow. I should have stuck with the armadillos for a while. Well, while we listen to this, we can look at some armadillo comments. There's all the egg layers. Look at those claws. What are they doing in there? I just don't think they're that social. Not therapeutic. Jay doesn't like it. All right, I got some more therapeutic things for you. This is really therapeutic.
Okay, guys, ship hold.
This is the
go
EV Nautilus.
And I
They
think
go
this is a
deep
worthy
down in
zoom
the
while you
ocean,
get set up.
and they look at stuff.
He
And
is
check out
awesome.
this jellyfish.
That is a beautiful jelly.
Want me to zoom?
A jelly,
Great
as they say.
position.
The pros call them jellies, not even fish.
Sure, want to know if he glows.
Jelly.
but-
You have to have that weird accent too. Jelly.
Look at
So
that thing.
armadillos
He's
are not
reflecting the
egg
lights
layers?
of-
No, they
They're
are.
kinda-
Come on, Greg. They lay eggs, right?
Looks like a firework.
I'm gonna have to check
All right,
fact check
so
that
once
one.
he's disturbed, which is now, if you can back off, zoom wide. There's a different crab that we want to try and grab.
Okay.
Esmeralda,
Yes.
which one is? You said there was one that was
Yes,
further down. You
yes,
want?
it's the same. This
You think
in
that
front
one's
is
the same? Okay. So if you can get your suction sampler out, and
All right.
That is real.
I know.
Greg says they're
Trust me,
not
you're
egg
talking to a
layers.
midwater guy.
All right. Full wide.
God. It could not be. I could be wrong. It's possible. Look at this. Now this is, they find this weird little octopus, and it's hilarious because they have no idea what's going on. I like the comments they make.
He has weird eyes.
Is that a cuttlefish?
Or is it a
Get
cuttlefish?
close. Get close.
Like the angle we are seeing it. No, don't change the angle, please. Maybe
His
the legs
eyes,
are folded
maybe he's
under.
got weird
I think
eyes.
It's a cuttlefish.
It
I
might be a
don't know.
cuttlefish. It had weird.
It's an octopus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
It
the
is,
body
isn't it?
looks like a cephalopod.
It is totally
Well,
not.
cuttlefish and octopus are
Look at this
really
guy.
like
It does not look real. It
Maybe
looks
he's
like
got
a toy.
eyebrows.
And then
Oh man, look at
Yeah,
him.
he's totally a cuttlefish.
This is a different guy.
He's a cuttlefish.
Look at all of his tentacles are centered
It's
on
like
the
Dave,
front of his face.
like Davy
Yeah,
Jones.
he doesn't look real. They look like they painted off.
on.
It looks so fake.
So some other aerobic team just came before and just left it here.
It's like some little kid dropped their
Is that
toy.
real?
Trash.
Oh man.
He's awesome though.
He is awesome.
that's a good focus
But
right there.
seriously,
Great
what's with his
focus,
eyes?
Justin.
It's freaking me out.
I want to see him move.
It's a
Do something.
do something.
Flash our lights.
Does he blink? Anyway, that guy cracks me up.
Maybe he'll change color.
He's all veiny. You can see how like.
Okay, one more. One more deep sea creature.
Very big.
What is
Oh, what is that? Oh my lord. Okay.
Cousin in shroud.
What have we found?
You want to turn on the lasers?
They have lasers. So they're down deep in the water
Dimmables all the way up.
in some kind of
I think maybe
vessel.
it's a ctenophore. But no.
down. It's a deep starry jelly.
You think that's a deep starry animatica?
It's a jelly.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you, Lee. This is great, Greg. It's really big.
Oh my goodness. What's going on in there?
It's gonna eat
It's
us.
engulfing. It's gonna eat her. It's coming to her house.
Good lens, huh?
Wow.
Whoa.
Great job.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The jelly is like, sorry about your dome, Brennan. Just gonna
So usually they look like this, right? They're all kind of morphed out. We got to see this guy draped out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ripped out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a little thruster action.
Yeah, that's okay.
Whoa,
Nocti
look at the
from
inside.
You really nailed it, guys.
Oh my gosh. Nice work, Aaron.
That's right. They probably don't lay
It's
eggs.
definitely a highlight.
You're probably right, Greg.
Bioluminescence.
It's wrong. They're down under the sea, just boozing it
So,
up.
Brennan, do you think we would have seen this if we had all of our lights on?
I don't know. I mean, he didn't.
You're gonna
It's
find out
we're
more about
brightening and
that.
it doesn't seem to
then
respond.
that-
Right? It's just kind of hanging out. We
They're
could
high
hit
on
it with the big
science.
lights and see if it does anything different. I think that's a great thing.
We had orangutans on last week. This is an orangutan with its baby at the Oregon Zoo. Gotta move that out of the way. I like that. She's always right. Superior. Well, you are a teacher, Greg, so I think I'm going to defer to you. Look at that orangutan. Wow. Nice. Okay, this is going to be weird. This is going to be weird. This is like a little weird pop quiz that we have happening all of a sudden. And let's see if we can make it happen here. So Jeff Lohman came up with a new game for us to play. And I'm going to give it a whirl here. It is... There we go. Jeff Lohman presents AI's telling songs. So he's going to tell the story of a song that we all know, as told by Chat GPT or some AI. And then we're going to try and guess what the song is. And I think it might be kind of easy. This first one, we might have to make it harder. So when I was little, I was captivated by the game of pinball. And I would spend hours playing at the arcade, trying to master each machine and beat my high scores. I was particularly drawn to the older mechanical pinball machines with their silver balls and flashing lights. One day, while playing at the arcade in Soho, I came across a player who caught my attention. He couldn't hear, speak, or see. Yet he played with a skill and precision that I had never seen before. He stood motionless, almost like a statue. As he became one with the machine, he could sense every bumper, every flipper, and always made the right moves. As soon as you know what song this is, just go ahead and say it. Pinball Wizard, The Who. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah. Okay, and there's one more. I think Jeff's gonna have to ask the chat people to make it a little bit more difficult. So yeah, it goes on and on. The Who, Pinball Wizard. That is definitely it. Let's try the next one. This young man was a star athlete, and with dreams of playing football in college and maybe even professionally one day. Tommy, that's right. The young woman, on the other hand, was a debutante with dreams of finding a wealthy husband and living a life of luxury. Despite their different aspirations, the two were inseparable friends. They spent their days hanging out at an ice cream place, eating hot dogs with chili and flirting with one another. The young woman would often sit in the young man's lap, and he would tease her and steal kisses. Anybody know what this song is? This young man was a star athlete with dreams of playing football in college and maybe even professionally one day. And the young woman, on the other hand, was a debutante. Oh, there's more. As they grew older, the two struggled to hold on to their youth and innocence. As the world around them changed, his football dreams were put on hold as he got caught up in the partying and drinking. That came with being a popular athlete. The young lady, meanwhile, found herself becoming increasingly disillusioned with the superficiality of the debutante scene. Kamala says Springsteen. It's pretty close. One day, as they were sitting on the back seat of his car, he leaned in and whispered in her ear, "Hey, baby, let's run off behind a tree and get ourselves in trouble." She was taken aback by the suggestion, but couldn't help feeling a flutter of excitement in her stomach. Despite the challenges they faced, the two continued to hold on to each other, always there to pick each other up when life got tough. There we go. Jack and Diane. I'd like to see her smack someone like Clyde from Every Which Way But Loose. Oh, you're talking about the orangutan, probably. Jack and Diane. Yes. Jack and Diane, John Cougar, Melon Head, Melon Camp. That is the answer. Yay. So there we go. That's a new AI story of Joel Marshall's Lunch Therapy. All right, so okay, you can now, thank you for telling me that you can't hear me. You can now get your own personal submarine, two-person submarine. You go down and look at the jellies all you want. Well, thank you for the background. Good thing we had the background music, because gotta have that. So yeah, I don't know. If you got some extra money laying around, this seems like it'd be super fun. Jack and Diane got a mini sub. That's them. That's Jack and Diane in there. They need some chili dogs and some tasty freezes. Looks like fun. Okay, so as promised by the AI, we've got the dance break on a boat. It's going to take a little bit of explanation. So this is Sina-drums. Sina-drums. This is her. She started a YouTube channel a while ago, just playing the drums.
Welcome to my new studio.
Now she has a studio on a boat.
I recently moved my studio to this wonderful place, and today I would like to give you a little studio/boat tour. You heard correctly, we are on a boat. And look, we even have some background music today.
Not a sub, but it's a boat.
Hi, I'm Morris.
That's
I'm
Morris.
always here.
It's always there.
Moving into this boat was not so easy because this bridge is the only way to enter the boat. Luckily, I had some friends and family helping me. After we brought in all the boxes and gear, we started working on the acoustic treatment of the room. We installed some panels on the walls and on the ceiling. After that, we added the acoustic curtain in front of the mirror. The huge mirror was already in this flat when I moved in, so of course we're going to use it in upcoming videos. After we finished the acoustic treatment of the room, we could finally start setting up the studio. Of course, we started with the drums. Even though I now have this beautiful room to record in, the boat also provides many other locations to play some music.
All right, so there we go. So this is where the dance break's going to occur. The other day, I was driving down the street. Camel and I were listening to the radio, and this song came on. And these people have so graciously allowed us to play this on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Sledgehammer. Music on the water. Let's see if it sounds better on the water. Therapy. See you on Friday. Ernest! Right. We got extra socks.
Shed my skin. This is the new stuff. I go dancing in. Won't you show for me? I will show for you. Won't you show for me? I will show for you. Yeah, won't you show for me? Yeah, I'm gonna feel that power. I'm gonna feel that rhythm. Yeah, show for me.
All right, we get the credits and everything. All the way to the credits. All right, thanks for letting us play that on the show. See you all on Friday.